Okay, got the toolbox topper here, another one of them. This is a good one to walk through and kind of show what we call our toolbox topper, kind of what's in it. He's got a couple on this one. He found he needed them. This is for water rescue, so they're gonna have a bunch of diving equipment in there. And so we'll open it up and look at the toolboxes, how he had us set them up, and then how we did the lights and stuff like that. So let's look at it. Very simple, straight to the point. So this right here, when you open it up, on the driver's side, we went ahead with partitions. This is our standard. If you get a toolbox on one side with a full lift-up door, you're going to go ahead and you're going to get this single shelf with partitions in it, or you can get rid of them, and I'll show you what he did on the other side. So it's got automatic lighting. You can see up in there. Sometimes these are strip lights, other times they're round pod lights. But he wanted this side with a shelf in the partitions with the lift-up door, and these auto lights, they run on an ignition switch, and I'll open the hood and show you that. But then the back here, you can see how that's set up. That's a bumper. They're still in the upfitting stage of this truck, so they've got the bumper sitting in here, but it kind of gives you a good idea of the space, right? But he's got a toolbox there, toolbox here. This one, we'll go over the lights here in a second. You can see inside here, this side he wanted to completely open because he's got larger gear that's he wants to be able to throw in there. So this is literally just a full length toolbox, and this canopy, most canopies end up at about 101, 102 inches long if it's on a long bed. This one's at 102 with the 2025 Chevys. They're a little bit longer than what they have been. So this is almost a full 8 feet in here, full 96. But there again, it's got the auto lighting. Probably got to turn those things on. Yep. And then this lighting over here, interior. You can see these come on. Got this bank of switches right here. All of these run off of. This is the interior switch. Then you've got the rear. That's these two floodlights right here on the back, right? Then you got them on the driver's side and then the passenger side there, and then you got these here. And that's how he wanted it. He wanted each individual circuit like that. And then that's also wired to where if he wants, he can go ahead and get into the back here where all of this wiring is. Got a little pocket there for wires coming down from the ceiling. He can jump in there and split the circuits out, run them to the cab. But then over here, he really did not want this dying with the different crew members who are going to be running it, and so he wanted all of the lights on the canopy run through an ignition switch. So here's what that looks like right here. Now we just went ahead and went in on one of these circuits. Alaska Safety put in this entire card for them, which is it runs a lot of the other stuff like the radio inside, light bars on the exterior, their emergency lights, etc. That's what this is. But it also had an additional ignition activated bank over there, so we went ahead and just went off of that. Other than that, you can go over here into an ignition activated fuse and put in a battery separator system. But in order to get those to work on the through the ignition themselves. But yeah, that's it. That's the toolbox topper. These things you can do with just one toolbox. You can do them with a full side lift up door, no toolbox, or just one. Delete the door, delete the toolbox, and have just a toolbox on one side. Pick a side, right? You can do these with double doors, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that's it. Toolbox topper.